Hello students, welcome to mathematics class. Students, this is part 5 of the chapter Algebra. In this part 5, we will learn practical use of expressions, that is, applications of algebraic expressions. Later, we will solve some questions of exercise 11.4. Coming to the using algebraic expression practically. Here I am going to provide you some situation where in ordinary language the situation is expressed. Later we will learn how could we use the variable and make mathematical statement for that situation. That is, we will form algebraic expression for that situation. Coming to the first situation, Sarita has 10 more marbles than Amina. Now in this situation, you are supposed to express this using some variable. For that, let Amina have x marbles. Thus, Sarita has x plus 10 marbles because Sarita has 10 more than Amina's. So, that is the way we discussed. Now, coming to the second one, Balu is 3 years younger than Raju. When Balu is 3 years younger than Raju, I am assuming let Raju's age be x years. Now, can you tell me what is Balu's age? Balu is 3 years younger. Younger means less. So, Balu is less than the age of Raju. Balu's age now will be whatever the Raju's age, from that 3 is less. So, x minus 3 will be the age of Balu. So, x minus 3 years. Now, children, coming to the another situation where Vikas is twice as old as Raju. Same, Raju's age we will consider as x years. Now Vikas will be twice. What is the meaning of twice? 2 times. That means I am taking Vikas' age as 2 into the age of Raju, that is 2x years. So, we need to observe which information is suitable to consider as a variable. So, when we are assuming which one amongst the given situation is convenient to assume as a variable, that we have to decide first. Let us take fourth example. Raju's father's age. Raju's father's age 2 years more than 3 times Raju's age. Now we are taking same Raju's age as x years, which means 3 times Raju's age, that is 3x. For that more means plus. How much more? 2. So 3x plus 2 years will be the age of Raju's father. So this is how you have to decide. Conversion of this, deciding which variable is to be assumed and how to convert it into the expression matters a lot in solving word problems. In this chapter, word problems are very important. Now coming to the another situation and variable, fifth one. How old will Susan be 5 years from now? If I say Susan is of presently x years, means present age of Susan is some years, let us say y. Okay, instead of y do we use every time a variable x only, we shall take now y. Let y be Susan's present age in years. Now How old will Susan be 5 years from now? That means this sentence asks you what will be his age after 5 years. Very important, understanding English language and converting into two mathematical expression. So this sentence says, from now after 5 years, what will be Susan's age? Now you know the answer. It is just y plus 5 years old. Okay. Now coming to the another situation. How old was Susan? See children, if you are smart, you can make English language and understand logic of it. See, was, it is past tense. Past tense tells before. And in this, how old will be, will tells future tense. That means after. If you make that much common sense, logic is easy. So before 4 years, what will be the age of Susan? Now you know very well. The answer is, by assuming Susan's present age as y years, 4 years ago, Susan was y minus 4 years old. Now I'll give another situation. Price of wheat per kg is rupees 5, less than price of rice per kg. So wheat is cheaper, na? That is what he says. Price of wheat per kg is 5 rupees less than the price of rice per kg. Now we need to assume. You tell me, is wheat price is depending on rice price, or rice price is depending on wheat price? I say both is right. Yes, wheat price is depending on rice price also, and rice price is also depending on wheat price. I can assume any one as a variable, but which is convenient. Since price of wheat is compared to the price of rice, I will assume let the price of rice per kg be rupees p. Now price of wheat per kg is 5 rupees less. Less means subtraction. So price of wheat per kg is rupees p minus 5 rupees. Okay. So this is how we logically make assumptions and conversions of sentence from ordinary language to algebraic expression. Now in 8th question, price of oil per liter is 5 times the price of rice per kg. Now here per liter is compared to price of, but certainly assuming price of the rice per kg is as rupees p only, 5 times. So 5 into p. So price of oil, which is more, that is 5 times of the price of rice. In general, it is not happening right now. Somewhere around twice will be there. Here they gave us 5 times. Now another situation where 9th example, the speed of a bus is 10 km per hour more than the speed of a truck going on the same road. Normally bus people will be overtaking the truck people. You might have seen that. So the speed of a bus is 10 km per hour more than the speed of a truck going on the same road. Assuming that, let the speed of the truck be y km per hour. Now the speed of the bus will be y plus 10 km per hour. So with this, I have given enough of the examples where we practically use algebraic expressions. Now getting into the exercise questions of 11.4. 11.4 mainly contains 3 main questions. In each main questions, sub questions are there. In that each sub question, sometimes you will find sub questions again. Here in the first main Sub-question A contains sub-questions Roman number 1, 2, 3 up to 5. Let's take Roman number 1 and 2 sub-questions in the sub-question A. Take Sarita's percentage, by years first. By assuming that Sarita's percentage as y years, what will be her age? Will be future tense. So, after, you have to understand that way. So, after 5 years. So, I will say Sarita's age will be y plus 5 years. Why I said? They gave already assumption y as a percentage of her. Next, what was past tense? That means before 3 years, Sarita's age was from y, that is percentage, I have to subtract 3 years old. So, this is how we write simple sentence. I am not making any complex sentence, children. Coming to the sub-question Roman number 3 to 5. Sarita's grandfather, 6 times her age. What is the age of her grandfather? So, we will be able to write sentence, or should I write? Hoping that some children require my help, I am writing Sarita's grandfather is 6 into y, because her age is y and 6 times 6 into y years old. Okay, simple sentence, same thing I took and I placed old, 6y years old. That logically how to take this, you know. Coming to the fourth question. Grandmother is 2 years younger than grandfather. That means her grandmother is 2 years less than her grandfather's age. Now, Sarita's grandmother is from 6y, I have to subtract 2, that's it. That many years she is. What is grandmother's age? I have written now. Fifth, Sarita's father's age is 5 years more than 3 times Sarita's age. Very simple. So, Sarita's father is, now Sarita's father's age. Sarita's father's age. 5 years more than, more means plus. How much more? 5. To what it is more? 3 times of Sarita's percentage. So 3y plus 5 years. So we can say like this. Next, coming to the question number B. The length of a rectangular hall is 4 meters less than 3 times the breadth of the hall. Now, I am just drawing a figure. There is a rectangle where length and breadth, here I have considered AB as a length and BC as a breadth. You know, lengths are equal and breadths are equal in a rectangle. opposite sides are equal. Now, the length of rectangular half is 4 meters less than 3 times the breadth. That means this length is depending on breadth. So if I assume that the breadth of the room is B, then to the 3 times B, 4 meters less will be B meters as breadth, and 3B minus 4 will be the length. So with the assumption of let the breadth of that rectangular hall as B meters, length of the rectangular hall will be 3B minus 4. So we expressed length in breadth. A rectangular box has height h centimeter. Next, rectangular box, which means it's like a cuboid. Here I have taken cuboid. So in this cuboid, there is h centimeter as height. Now, these are the heights. Now, its length is 5 times height. That means here length I am considering it as 5 times. So 5h centimeter as a length. So this is the length. Here I have length. Then breadth. And breadth is 10 centimeter less than the length. That means this breadth, here I am taking this breadth, it is, let's say, for the 5 times the height will become length. To this length 10 centimeter less. So 5h minus 10 centimeters will be the breadth. Express the length and breadth of the box in terms of the height. So we have already expressed length 5h centimeter, breadth 5h minus 10 centimeter. Now coming to the question number D. Here this figure explains the complete the question. Meena, Beena, Leena are climbing the steps to the hilltop. Meena is at step number S. Beena 8 steps ahead. Now tell me, who is Meena and who is Beena? Here the person who is ahead, and the person in the middle, and the person in the last down. Now Meena is at a step, so that means she must be Meena, and Beena 8 steps ahead. So Beena is in the first position and Leena 7 steps behind. So Leena is in the down. Now is at step S. Now Beena is at, she is 8 steps ahead. That means to S I have to add 8. And Leena is at step number, to S I have to subtract 7 because she is behind. Where are Beena and Meena? Beena and Meena, the total number of steps to the hilltop is 10 less than 4 times Meena. So Meena has already reached. Yes, step 10 less than 4 times Meena. So 4 times Meena is S. To that 10 less is minus S. So this will become total number of steps to the hill top. So total number of steps to the hill top is 4s minus 10. So we have already expressed. If you actually read the question and start thinking figure in terms of that question, you'll get everything what is required to be done. Okay, children? Then coming to the question number E. A bus travels at v km per hour from Daspur to Bispur. After bus has traveled 5 hours, Bispur is still 20 kilometers away. So let's say this Daspur or Daspur, and here is the Bispur. So bus is traveling at a v km per hour. That means distance traveled by bus in 1 hour is v kilometer. So obviously distance traveled by bus in 5 hours, it will be 5 into v kilometers. Now 5v kilometers. From Daspur to Bispur, it is traveling, after traveling 5 hours, still 20 kilometers away. Now therefore distance is 5v and yet to travel 20 more, so this many kilometers. This is the distance. Okay, so you can write with this sentence. Children, I'll wind up this session discussing question number 1 of the exercise 11.4. Rest of the questions, that is question number 2 and 3, I'll discuss in our next session. Till then, take care of yourself. Jai Hind. Thank you.